Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I wasn't even sure I was recording yet. This is Lovely YG, your friendly tarot reader, here to read for you. I am at a friend's house, so I found a quiet spot to do these. I don't have any particular message. I just felt the umption to come and read for you. The music you hear possibly in the background is one of my beats, but I am planning on channeling some other songs. We'll see how things go. I don't know where this message will take us. I haven't done a live video in a while. I've just been recording my voice because, well, girl's shy actually. I don't really like being on the camera. I don't really like talking to people. That has a lot to do with childhood trauma because I was that effervescent child who, like, at my elementary school, first, second, and third grade, I gave the I Have a Dream speech. I was the go-to kid for that. I was in this program where you got homework points. It's called Push Excel, and I got the most points every year for reading and homework. And so, like, I was always trying to be accomplished and be seen as a kid. And then some trauma started occurring when I was like in fourth grade, socially, where people were basically telling me to dim my light. I was being too loud. I was being too in people's faces. I was showing off, trying to be Miss Smarty Pants. And it's like, no. And obviously, it was undiagnosed autistic, ADHD kid. So, I wasn't gonna fit in anyways, but I didn't know then and I didn't care. I was just happy being the best that I was at everything that I did. I wasn't in competition with anyone else. I wasn't trying to be like anyone else. I was just trying to do my best because I liked the things I was doing. And so obviously I'm gonna put forth an effort. I am so sorry about the itchy nose. I want to say it's allergies, but no, I know it's downloads coming in because I'm getting correlations that this message is going to be about you. I don't really feel like it's going to be someone talking to you. It's going to be your higher self talking to you about the changes you've gone through and transformations you've made in your life and how it's affecting you today. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Again, I'm Lovely YG, your reader. I don't know if I did that opening. But whenever this reaches you, I hope that you take the message and it soothes, it helps you think, whatever you need it to do, I hope it does it for you. I know that I enjoy doing readings because I want to help people in ways I didn't get helped. I want to give reassurance, and sometimes a swift kick in the butt. It's needed. Let's not pretend it's not. Okay. So, someone is stealing your work. So if you are like me and you've got 7 million different handles in the fire, you might miss some stuff. But someone's trying to be like you in some way. See, my throat chakra's already started active. Someone is trying to steal your identity. So, like, say you have a social media platform where you post your writing on it. Someone's stealing your writing and, like, trying to revamp it and repost it as their own. If you take pictures, this person is stealing your poses and your aesthetics. If you're really into makeup, this person is trying to do the same type of styles, but, you know, make them better. If you work on cars, this person is trying to work on, like, more expensive cars and say, you know, you have to be specially trained to work on German engines, and, you know, you don't know nothing about these. I don't know. I got Taiwanese engines. I have no idea if Taiwan makes engines. Forgive me if they don't. I'm just saying, like, you have this gift that for most of you weren't trained for. It's just innate. And people hate on you so badly that they're just like, I'm going to show you I can do better than you. I can be you. I can be a better you than you. And trust me, I've heard this. I've had women tell me this when they were going after my man. Like, I'm just trying to be a better you than him. Why are you trying to be a better me for him? Like, are you weird? I like, seriously, are you weird? I even had one woman tell me I didn't deserve my kids, that they should be her kids. Like, excuse me? Have you lost your, you know? So, yeah, this person is trying to steal your essence. The things that make you you, they're trying to steal them because they think that that's the sauce. That's what's making people like you. That's what's making people flock to you. It's the hair, it's the clothes, it's the way you talk, it's the way you do things. And it's like, no, boo boo, it's in me. It is who I am, not what I do. And they don't get that. They don't understand you. They don't understand that you are unique because that's how God made you, not because you were trying, not because you learned it, because that's just who you are. The person, like possibly even people who are doing this, are on the down low. Let's just be honest. There are some men out there who are extremely jealous of women. They are jealous of the fact that they feel that women can get things because of their looks, because other men are weak, that the world's just handed to them on a silver platter. And it's like, bro, no, that's not how it works. That's your perception because you're envious, because you want to be a woman. Let's just be frank. You want to be a woman, but you can't say that because then your fragile male ego will explode. So instead, you are going to sneak and diss this female that you're trying to emulate and trying to tear down. And on top of that, you're going to try to be like her for another masculine. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a masculine being with another masculine. Heaven forbid. I have gay godchildren. What I'm saying is, when you are hiding who you are in order to hurt someone else, to protect yourself, you're selfish. You're trifling. You are a piece of okay? Point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And yeah, I'm going to be blunt about anything I say because I care for my collective. I care for the people who are listening to me, who are coming to me hoping to hear a tiny piece of reassurance for their lives. So screw you, whoever you are trying to steal my collective's life, okay? Collective, you are a desirable individual. You are smart, you are giving, and whoever this person is, they're trying to like pressure you to come out of character so they can say, see, they're not really like that. I'm like that. Confirmation. And it's not something that we want to even deal with. This person wants you to pretend like whatever you've gone through in the past did not shape you. Confirmation. This person wants you to forget, especially when it comes to them, anything bad, and only remember the good stuff. And I bet you for a lot of you, the good stuff is like maybe 3 memories. Like they're like, oh, we have a lifetime. No, boo. We have a lifetime of bullshit. We have a lifetime of fighting. We have a lifetime of ghosting and inconsistency. We have a lifetime of silences and no conversations and no depth. We have a lifetime of talking about TV and movies and never about you and me. Like people who live in fantasy relationships, and trust me, I've been one, so I'm not hating on anyone. It's sad because you've got this ideal in your head and you're just waiting for the reality to come together, and it never will. And so you keep on feeding yourself this delusion, and instead of the situation getting better, it just gets worse. And then you try to flip it on the other person like, well, it's you. No, it's you. You made a choice to stay. You made a choice to be there. Texas is coming up, France is coming up, Paris is coming up. So it could be Texas or Paris, Texas, Paris, France, or Texas, the state, and France, the country. See, we didn't spend a lot of time on geography in 4th grade. And that's literally the only time I had geography the whole time I was in school. So, trust me, church school did not educate me. 7th grade to 10th grade, I taught myself. So, yeah. But Texas and France and Paris. Take that however you need to take it. This individuals, they're irritated by your childlike innocence, about your ability to see the world in a nuanced way like a kid does. Like, you see the good, the bad, and the ugly, but you choose to focus on the good because the good makes you feel good. And like most kids, I don't want to know about bad stuff. I want to do the fun stuff. And this person's like, how are you possible? How do you connect? How are you doing that? Like, nothing's fun. Everything's boring. Adult life, blah, blah, blah. No. There can be fun in anything. You just gotta find it. Like, I'm having fun right now, and I'm giving a message that's, quite frankly, not the best. Cats. This person wants you to do anything to get back in their good graces. They want you to chase them, even though they don't want you. They want you to come after them because it'll feed their ego. They can say, yeah, see, I'm that guy, I'm that girl. And it's like, no, boo, you're not. You really aren't. You're a pretender to the throne. You are a wannabe. You are a pauper to the prince. This person made some really stupid decisions that blew up in their face, and they want to blame you for it. And I don't know why they think you're going to take responsibility. You're going to say, yeah, your life's shit, it's all my fault. Like, you're not a grown adult. Like you could make some choices on your own. No? Okay. Especially if it's someone you dated. Like, bro, I'm not your mom. Sis, I'm not your dad. Fix it, Felix. Person was hoping you'd crash out, that you'd be like on social media crying, oh my god, they left me, my life is over, I don't know what I'm gonna do, help. And you didn't. You took a social media break and healed, and then came back live and thriving and doing you. And if you post something that gets under their skin, well, you know what, they don't have to be stalking you. They don't have to be on your page. That is a choice. See, again, a choice. Because you could be Delulu and just be posting crazy stuff, and they would never know. The only reason why they know is because they're watching. Or they have someone else watching. Something happened this spring that just freed you. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what it was. But something freed you from a mindset of, God, I got hair flying all over this room. Something this spring made you just say, oh, you know what? It's me time. I'm doing me. Don't come back to my energy. Maybe you got down and you're like, oh, bro, sis, you're not here for me. You're here for what I can do for you, my aesthetic, my clout, my money, my home. Some of these are homosexuals. The gambit of ways I can use and abuse someone. This person is definitely on that spectrum. I need to rebraid these so I can get some more crimps. I love it when my hair's crimpy and it's like a little poof, you know? Sorry, I just noticed that there's like a lump, but it's not like a lump, you know? Whatever, don't mind me. So you know how they go mic drop and then they walk away? That's what you did with this relationship. You said, boom, I'm out. And not only did you leave, your exit was smooth. Hey, smooth criminal, you, I see you. This person didn't do you right. And your higher self is like, did you learn the lesson, or are you gonna go back? Because if you go back, they're going to make your life fucking miserable. They are going to drag you for filth. They're going to try to push you towards the edge. Let's put it like that. This person doesn't want you to trust your intuition. They do not want you thinking about yourself in a healthy manner. They don't want you anticipating their next move, especially if you're a reader. You're pulling cards and you're like, oh god, she knows what I'm doing, she knows what I'm doing. And it's like, unless you're pulling for their energy, and I know I don't pull on people because I feel like I need to ask my ancestors, to ask their ancestors for permission to do that. So like, if you're coming to me, obviously I can give you a reading because it's you giving me permission to do so. But if I'm not speaking to you, I don't have rights to pull on you. That's how I feel. I can talk about how I'm going to feel in connection to you and how I will react to your actions, but I don't feel like I should be like, so what is he thinking right now? Let me pull a card. He's thinking about me. He's on his way. I don't know. Like, I don't, because I don't do it. I don't know what the thought process is. So I'm not hating. I'm just saying that for me, I feel like it's wrong, and I don't want to violate anyone's rights. But I know when I do general messages, if the shoe fits, I have nothing to do with that. Like, I don't know who I'm reading for right now until we get to the end of this message. And then I will pull cards to find out who the message is for. So, again, if someone's in my energy, I'm going to pick up on it and read for them. So, like, if you are the down low guy following me, that's why you're coming out in the cards. You can't get mad at me about it. If you are a woman who is using your body to manipulate some male to get money and stuff, but you really like females, I'm going to pick up on it and I'm going to say something because you're in my energy. Stop watching me. Stay away from me and I won't know your story. That's literally how it is. You're like, oh my God, how does this person know? They don't. Unless, you know, it's like right in their face where it's like, hey, it's Jennifer who's doing this. Hey, it's John who's doing this. You don't know. You just know it's an energy. And an energy can be masculine or feminine. It's just, sorry. It just is what it is. And I know we as readers don't really talk about that stuff. We're just like, you know, we got haters and da-da-da. No, it's, if you don't want your secrets told, stop trying to find out if they're getting told. It's that easy. This person did not study you, get to know you well enough to understand that you're not what they're trying to project you to be. You never were. You're not going to fit in any molds because you are constantly changing. You are, it's like Aquarius energy. I'm not saying you are an Aquarius, but it's Aquarius energy, the changing, the innovation. You are constantly reconstructing yourself. I don't know why I wanted to say compulsively. Maybe it looks like that to other people. Like you're just, I'm a new person. No, you are always making steps and evaluations on who you are and taking pieces of yourself that no longer belong and aggregating them to something else. Like, you're a change maker. I see you. This person, because again, they're hiding their sexuality, they're just like, okay, if I come in here with money, if I come in here with promises of forever, I can get this energy back, get my beard back, and live the life that everyone thinks I'm living, and then have my little secret affairs. This person's so selfish. Like, they don't feel like, you don't actually enter into this thought process at all. They want you. They're determined to have you. They're going to have a relationship with you. They don't care how you feel. They don't care if you don't want this. They don't care if you don't like them. They don't care if you're not interested. They already have this plan, and you're going to fall into place. You're feeling so account for anything in this. So selfish. You don't understand this person. Like, you may have been trying to get to know them better, pull out some of those emotions, have conversations where, you know, this is what I was like when I was a kid. These are the kind of things I was into. Like, this person's just closed book to you. They don't want you to know them, because if you know them, then you will know that they have secrets. Oh boy, will they call you out trying to accuse you of having some? And then if you don't, they're gonna call you a liar. I'm gonna keep moving around because first I have my legs crossed and I'm sitting on the floor, and that's uncomfortable. I might be 5'6", but my legs think they're 6 feet. This person wants you to quit doing whatever you're doing that's outing them. So I'm heavily getting you're in the definition like me, and this person's like, quit, you're telling secrets. Stop it, you need to do something else. Go work at Wendy's. Go get a job at McDonald's. Like, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those jobs. McDonald's is my daughter's first position. I feel like this person finds it demeaning. This person might actually work one of those kind of jobs, and they feel like you think you're above them. So if you have to step down to their level and work the same kind of job that they're working, then of course they'll be superior to you because they've been doing it for longer. Like, so petty. It's like elementary competition stuff, but this is real. This is real childish life. This person feels so confident that this is gonna work. They're gonna show up and you're like, oh my god, it's you. Yes, I'll take you back. And then everything's gonna go according to plan. They have no idea that you would rather cuss them out. Some of you, come on, you wanna fight? Like, you wanna fight? Because that's what this is giving me. And that's exactly how you're gonna do. Like, I will beat your brakes in and then beat them off. And then after I beat the brakes in and off, I'm gonna take your engine and make sure that light comes on indefinitely. If you know what I mean. I didn't know what I meant until I said it. That was a really good car metaphor. Yeah, engine, ruin your engine. Ruin your engine. Yeah. Yeah. Shut up. This person refuses to take blame for their actions. They want you to take all the blame. But they're very well aware they are a POS. They know it. And I'm really trying not to cuss too much because YouTube will blacklist you basically for verbiage. You're supposed to, I think it's like the first 10 minutes of your reading or whatever you post, if you long as you keep that clean, and the middle 10 minutes are good. This isn't gonna go anywhere, so I'm not concerned for you. I'm not worried like, oh, this person's a psychopath and they're just gonna put a gun to your head, you're gonna be mine. No, it's nothing like that. But they are gonna try. They're gonna come in and they're gonna try to game you. They're gonna say all the things that you wanted them to say in the beginning. They're gonna do all the things that you wanted them to do in the beginning. And then once they got you, they'll stop. Like all narcissists do. They hate that you're healing, that you are becoming emotionally intelligent when it comes to them. Like, your EIQ was low, and now it's like double your weight. I don't know. Like, you are more than meets the eye now, and your inner you is just shining. And this person can't take that from you. They want to, but they cannot. This person is like, please believe in me. I can be. No, they can't. Don't listen to the lies. Don't let them gaslight you. And continue to have joy in the world, okay? Do not let them take that from you. Everyone's not a POS, okay? Everyone's not going to treat you the way this person did. Everyone's not out to get you like this person is, okay? There are people out in the world who want to celebrate you, who are happy to have even a minuscule moment of your time. There are people out there who want to support you, want to see you thrive and survive. So do not let this person steal your shine, because that's what they want to do. They want to steal the shine. They want you to be despondent and depressed and at your lowest, because then they can beat you. Again, they are upset because you aren't falling into place. You're not doing what they want you to do. They want to reconcile. They don't want to heal. They don't want to change. They like the way they are. They like being secretive. They like having a sexual life that no one knows about. They like it. They think it's funny because it's like, oh, you think that? Well, it's really like, and it's like, it's sick. Let's be frank. It's sick. It's not some idealized situation, okay? It's not something people grow up and want. Oh, I want to be a cheater for the rest of my life because it's sexy. No, it's not. Now, this person is all about hoes and tricks, and it's like, you know what? That's why you're broke. Because a hoe will trick you out your money. This person feels like if they just come in and they caress you and they tell you all those sweet things that you want to hear, it's like, take me, daddy. Mommy, I need you. And it's like, sis, bro, no thank you. They're anxious. They want to feel safe. And they think that if they have you, they'll be safe. No one will know. No one would believe it. Like, if you're a woman and it's a guy on a down low, no one's going to believe he's on a down low. Look at you. You're gorgeous. And it's like, look at Halle Berry. Eric Benet cheated on her with hundreds of women. He used his clout as her husband to get some pee. Okay? And he admitted it. He was jealous of her fame. He was jealous of the way that people stared at her and people wanted her. It made him so insecure he needed his ego boosted. So he went and dipped his wick where it didn't belong. And trust me, I love me some Eric Benet. His music is it's been my life. Georgie Porgy. Knock, 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 knock. And a lot of you guys probably never listened to his CD, but Knock, 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 Knock is a song you guys need to listen to. Like, let me make sure that's exactly the correct name for the song, because I'm hearing him singing in my head. If you're wondering why I'm knocking while I ain't opening up, I'm loving a new man. Actually, he said he's loving her best friend. So that might be a message for some of you. You're that's to end up in a connection with someone that used to be with a friend or associate of yours. Knock. Yeah, the song's called Knock Knock. Oh, no, it's not. I'm lying to you. It's called Loving Your Best Friend. Let's see if I can play a little bit of this and not get dinged by YouTube. Forgive me, my laptop's a little slow. And I have my other cell phone playing the beat while I'm recording on this cell phone. So this is probably the most tech I've had doing a reading in a minute. Usually I used to have my iPad playing my beats while I recorded on my phone, but my iPad's in storage right now. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And I really appreciate this beat app that I found. It is phenomenal. Knock, 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 knock. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? If you're wondering when you're knocking while I ain't open it up, I'm loving your best friend. If you're wondering when you're knocking while I ain't open it up, I'm loving your best friend. Okay, so whoever your new person is, they are in the midst of separating themselves from this connection. Because it's making them miserable. Maybe they thought it was going to be one way and it's turning out to be completely not what they anticipated. This person feels like they've been gaslighted, like they've been bamboozled, like, ah! You lied, you tricked me, I'm losing out because of you. And they have to own up to their own choices and decisions and making, but they are doing that now. They are going through the process, and it feels like someone's died. You know, the 5 stages of grief. They don't tell you this. I don't know why they don't explain relationships to us as we're growing up properly. But when you lose a relationship, it is an entity. It's not exactly a person, but it is an energy that has been created between the two of you guys. And when your relationship ends, it's a death. It's a death to that entity because you guys no longer are together. That energy no longer is supposed to be here. It needs to dissipate and break up. So it's a death. It's a release. You got to grieve it, you know? You got to be mad about it. You got to be sad about it. You got to be confused about it. And then you got to finally be like, you know what? It is what it is. But you have to go through those stages. If you just stay mad, you're not healing. You stay sad, you're not healing. You stay in the fuck it stage, you're not healing. The healing is when you can look at it and be like, okay, this is what I learned. This is what I'm not going to do again. This is what I'm not going to accept in my life. This is how I'm going to be better for the next person. Especially that I'm going to be better. Those, you know, even in the most messed up relationships, both parties still have a part. Yes, one person can be like the major asshole monster, but you could also be part of it. Like, you refuse to walk away. You don't run away. You stay. And those kind of things can enable a person to continue their bad habits. They can't continue them if you're not there in the vicinity for it to happen. And I'm not saying anything about DV victims, because that's a completely different thing. Like, you've been gaslit so long that you believe in it reprograms your brain after a while. So that's different. Like, your mindset is this situation. Your brain has been taught to think about this situation as the end all be all. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are still separated to a point to where they can say, you don't have to come to my house anymore. You don't have to call my phone anymore. I'm the one paying this bill. I don't have to answer you. But you're still engaging. That's what I'm talking about. Those people. Tamir. Say hello to Chuck. Is this Chuck? Chuck is looking for a new home. Chuck's like, not right now. You know what? I wanted to keep reading, but now it's just getting... I'm getting upset for you. This person is sexualizing you, and they want to lie to you, and they don't want you to heal. And this is someone you've known for a long time, probably since childhood, teenage years, young adult. A good portion of your life you've known this person, and that's what makes it even worse, because they know you and they still want to break you. They know you and they still want to hurt you. They know you and they still want to take from you, and they want to put your skin on. They want to live life as you. And because they can't, the next best thing is to live with you and ruin you. They don't know how to not define themselves by others' opinions. And so they're evil eyeing you, and you're returning that to sender, so their life is falling apart. And they're like, how are you not coming back? How come you don't miss me? Why aren't you chasing me? Everyone else chasing me. Is because you can see your eyes are not closed. This person never took any time to heal, to reflect, to change. I mean, they're probably still doing the same stuff they did when they were 16 years old in high school. Circle jerking with their friends. This person, I'm sorry, they're gonna go all out. Like, if this person and you used to have a sexual relationship, but there were certain things they just didn't do, they're gonna do them now because they have to convince you. Especially, again, if you're a reader, you know. And so they've got to make sure that you question your intuition. You don't believe what you've already been given. And this person, imagine you have a test, right? And you've got A through D to answer the questions. But they also give you an opportunity to write in your answer because maybe you don't think A through D is the right answer. This person always went for a non-answer. They would put not applicable instead of anything. So they have a whole test and it's just NA, and that's no. This person's not the sharpest tack in the drawer. They're just not, because they're not willing to try. They're not willing to make a mistake. They're not willing to have things go wrong because of their ego. And you know what? That ego talking, you might want to listen to some St. Harrison, okay? You might relate to him. This is Mr. or Mrs. Bad Boundaries, and they want your help. They don't want your help. But they sure as heck would love to live in your house and not pay any bills. They don't want your help, but they would sure love for you to take them out on dates. They don't want your help, but they would love for you to finance their life and let them do them still. Open relationship. Let's be poly. No. You are looking for a monogamous relationship. So a person who's trying to date you needs to be looking for a monogamous relationship. A poly person doesn't need to be getting with a monogamous person. Okay? The mindsets don't work. What you're going to do is you're going to break the monogamous person's heart and give them really, really large insecurities in their head. I mean, look at Drake and Kevin Gates. 9-year relationship, 7 years open. Neither of them are happy. And I think Kevin Gates is freaking hilarious. That man is so blunt and so open, even about stuff that he ain't got no business talking about. But he's also on his healing journey, and sometimes that gets messy. Like, you think you're on the right path, and then you get sad.